Are you live?
We're live! Hello!
You're like poke.
Well, because my phone just dinged and I didn't want it to ding on the camera, so I had to remember to
Oh.
silence it real quick.
Yeah, Donna says my dog is watching me eat, making me feel like an asshole. I can't even think about food without Bruno.
I had to fix our camera.
If I think about food, Bruno is over there going, I sense you thinking about food. You're sharing, right?
I'm going to bring this closer. Okay, sorry for the camera jostling, y'all.
Are you still screwed?
Yeah.
And you told me not to do it.
I think it's better now.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm trying to make sure everybody's here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Aquarius Owl. Hi, Jamie.
Kimberly's here.
Kimberly. Hello.
Whale Song is here.
We had dinner too. I have my wine.
People do tend to have dinner. It's how we survive to adulthood.
Yeah, but I'm sharing because I'm sharing.
You're sharing because you want.
She's holding my hand while she's picking on me. How's that for love? Hi, April. We just thought we'd do a hangout and a chat. How's everybody?
Yes.
Long hair, skinny eyed toe. Hello.
Oh, hello.
That's really got a real ring to it now.
What is that from?
I think your child helped you name your account.
Oh,
if I remember
is that
right.
what it was?
Or something.
Is that what
there was something like that.
Oh, when children assist, it's usually a shit show. That's the best possible kind.
It's so true.
Bruno is over here just being pathetic. I don't know if he's being pathetic or if he's
Bruno's always pathetic. Hi, Chrissy. See, I feel like I still need to fuss.
Well, that's because you always feel like you need to fuss. You do.
You fuss.
I don't fuss.
Yeah.
I fart and burp and stuff, but I don't fuss.
Peggy farts and burps and stuff, but she doesn't fuss.
Yeah, Bruno's over here on his back like,
So we're just going to hang out and talk North American tarot gathering.
So it's a brand new baby idea that
spontaneous.
It's a brand new baby idea that literally just came up like last night.
I mean, to be fair, it came up a while ago, and then it came up again last night as a very like, hey, do you think you want to do this at some point?
Well, I think Moon Priestess is in.
Hello,
basically,
Lucy.
It came up as a thing about. I wonder if that's something people will be interested in. So that's kind of come up off and on for. I think I don't think we're the first ones to have said anything like that.
No, and it's come up in our chats a bunch of times too. Hi, Shadows Truth.
So,
hi, Bethany.
So basically, we're blaming Donna.
Why are we blaming Donna?
Because she's the one that got the newest
round
of this thinking that's actually evolved into something meaningful this time. So,
hi, Randy.
See, Donna's totally interested.
Totally interested.
Okay.
Watching crystal porn on my other iPad.
Well, there you go.
That's some good multitasking.
Okay. So where we're sitting at right now is we've got a lot of like the UK. The UK has the tarot meetup over there, and it's a pricey trip for anybody over here, and it's not necessarily accessible for very many people.
Plus, we have Newt's in Portland, and we have Reader's Studio in New York.
Well, no, but that's location information. You jumped ahead.
That's okay.
You
I'm
did.
allowed.
I don't care.
My channel. You just go.
Okay, off you go.
Oh, don't leave. No.
I didn't say I was leaving. I just said you don't need my help anymore.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we thought it'd be fun to do a North American tarot.
Yeah, we thought it would be fun to do a North American tarot meetup. We kind of realized that East Coast and West Coast each has a tarot-related event every year. But for accessibility, picking someplace sort of kind of central. Now, we haven't actually, right now, right this minute, we're talking about Colorado because there is a Denver Mineral and Fossil Show.
Gem and Mineral
Crystals. Show. Yeah, gems, crystals.
The second biggest in the country.
It's the second biggest in the country. If you look this thing up, you'll find crystals that are like as big as trucks.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty cool.
We're off on Tangent Town already because we're not staying like linear. The one time I need you to be linear and we're not doing it.
You be linear.
I'm trying.
Oh, well.
You're fucking it up.
You're fucking it up.
You only had one sip of wine. Where is this coming from? You are like have an attitude today.
We like to argue on the internet. That's what we like to do.
We like to argue because then there's look, it's not a hug, it's a headlock, people. I'm like one step away from getting hurt. Anyway.
Oh, Mystic Dragonslayer is showing some of the crystals they bought in Tucson. Yeah, Tucson I think is the biggest, and then Denver's the second biggest.
Denver's the second biggest one. So anyway, we're jumping all over the place.
Oh, Lucy says, can people outside of North America? Anybody can go. Like this is just
we're in Canada.
Not this kind of a thing.
We're Canadians. We're sitting up here in Canada. Okay. Let's back up. One of the things that we realized is that something central basically kind of makes the United States, somewhere in the States, what will likely be the most accessible idea. People up in Canada, like 70, it's something ridiculous. Like I've been saying 75% all day, but
have passports.
It's a really high percentage of Canadians already have passports, whereas for Americans, it's actually a fairly low percentage. And there's no harm, no foul there, but it's the most convenient. It's most likely that Canadians can come south versus Americans coming north. So right now, right this minute, we're kind of looking at the States as the most likely landing spot for at least the very first one.
Yeah.
Now this goes with 4,000.
The Canadian dollar does suck. Yes, it's true.
Canadian dollar kind of sucks too, but
I will say though.
But basically that's where that started from. And then what we kind of realized is that with the Gem and Mineral show being in Denver, second biggest one in the States, Denver's relatively central. We've already basically once you can get to a major airport, airfare anywhere in North America is pretty
equivalent. If it's a major hub, which Denver is a major hub.
So basically getting into Denver is going to cost all of us pretty much about the same, no matter where we're coming from.
Yeah.
It's weird that way. So anyway, now I'm over explaining the crap out of this because
I tried to help you, but you want me to be linear.
So I have to do it for us, and I suck at it.
Oh,
I'm more the shit show approach, like, oh, scattershot.
I personally think, okay, well, let's pause for a second, though. Let's actually frame what we're talking about.
Okay, so this is the initial idea that started, like, this morning. So
anyway, so we're, the sort of idea we have in our heads is something extremely casual, where we basically just pick a spot, maybe even see if we can get a discount on a group rate at a hotel, but, like, pick a spot where you could stay at wherever you want in that area. And then maybe plan a couple like gathering kind of things in that area. So
we're not going to plan some curated event where people have to pay to go.
Yeah, we want it to be like
that's something else.
I want to see the Rocky Mountain. I want to go to Colorado so bad. Fair warning, I'm fairly invested in Colorado.
Okay. But this is the really cool part. There's several things that are happening all at once because arranging a meetup is just as simple as finding a way to bring people that are interested in meeting up in a particular area into the same spot and sorting it out. I don't know that Dustin would be hosting. I don't think
he'll definitely be coming. If he doesn't, we'll have to go literally pick him up and drag him.
By his toenails. Dustin's already said that if we do something in his area,
we have chatted with him though.
Basically, what we want to do, we want to set this up as a choose your own adventure meetup, where we say, anybody who's interested, we're all going to go to Denver. We're going to hopefully get a group rate or something. If you want to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barb.
Barb?
I meant to say Barb. Please don't make fun of me.
I'm sorry, Barb. That is sad. But what we're looking at right now is a choose your own adventure getaway where it's like, if we can find an area that has things for people to do, then really all we're doing is saying let's
all meet at a particular time.
Let's all go to the same area on the same weekend and then plan get-togethers. Yeah. Oh, Nikki Sparkle's in too.
Hi, Nikki. Yeah, we're talking about we're actually talking about Denver.
Right now we're talking about Denver, the Rock and Mineral Show.
Yes. Which is in September, runs from the 10th to the 20th. So we're looking at probably one of those 2 weekends as a potential. And we're just using this as a jumping off point, you guys, because this is to plan something for this year. Like that would be ideal. We would love to do that this year. But we want to keep it relax. We want to keep it kind of like accessible and light and nothing where we don't want to have people come in. Here's your itinerary and we've planned out your time from beginning to end. But like definitely have things where we can get together in larger groups or smaller groups, right? Is that kind of the idea?
It's kind of like choose your own adventure. Basically, and this is where it gets really interesting. This is where we're going to be expanding on this in the coming weeks. And I'm trying to say it the right way, but it's like, okay, if Lisa and I say, well, we're going to call this hotel and see if they can offer us a group rate, and anybody who wants to stay at that hotel, we'll keep in touch, get a head count, and we'll arrange to meet at this restaurant for dinner. We'll arrange to meet over here for something else, and everybody's on their own for the rest of the time, and make sure that we're picking a location where there's lots to do.
Yeah, and we have been picking Dustin's brain a bit today because there's a ton of witchy shops in that area. There's a ton of like.
Yeah, but this is what's really, really, really interesting is like we've got people on the East Coast and we've got people on the West Coast. There's nothing stopping anybody from saying, "Hey, I'm good." Okay, you can organize an event where people have to invest money prepaid, and that's not what we're talking about.
No, I think we're explaining it pretty well. We would definitely
let's all go hang out in the same area and spend time together.
Yeah, we would definitely have a deck trade, like for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
There would be deck trading.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Probably reading
like
swaps.
Find a restaurant that'll let you book a large party and let you take over a private room for it.
Yeah.
But not things where you have to pre-book, prepaid. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One for clothes, one for tarot decks. There
exactly.
You go.
That's how I pack for Newt. So yeah.
The really interesting thing, which we're going to possibly be expanding on, is that like. We've got people like, okay, we're in Vancouver. Now, what if somebody in Vancouver, we want to have a meetup in Vancouver, but there's nothing stopping somebody from saying, okay, anybody who is in the area or has access to the area or who wants to come into the area, let's get together as a group and pick a spot, and that's where we're going to go. We're going to pick an area, pick an event, pick a weekend, and it's just all DIY from, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, Jamie, that sounds good. I think you might be diluting the whole conversation a little bit. Like people can plan separate things. That's totally cool. But I think we want to focus for this conversation on what we want to plan
what we would be
in
doing,
one big area.
What we would be doing is we would be going to Denver. We would be making sure everybody knows where we're going to go,
when we're going to go,
what we plan on doing while there, and sorting things out. We're just going to try and get a big crew together and have a good time together.
Basically, think casual party. Party's probably the wrong word, but casual gathering where a whole bunch of people get together and they're like, hey, let's all go into the same area and hang out and do some things. Maybe go to some witchy shops. Maybe some people want to organize a hike. Maybe
but you know what? Let's drop back a little. No. Because let's give all due credit to Simon of the Hermit's Cave, because that's exactly what's going on with their Glastonbury meetup. Right. Everybody's responsible for their own hotel. Everybody's responsible for their own expenses, and they're
just conglomerating, right?
They've, as a group, agreed on a time, a set of dates, with which we're going to be here between these dates, and anybody who wants to come and be part of the team.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So this is you can join in at the last minute. If something comes up and you have to back out, you're not
I need to pause and answer questions, and we're like kind of hammering. So
I'm sorry.
So let's just check in with everybody. So some things that are in Denver that we're thinking that could come up as possible things we could do. There's the gem show, which we're talking about. It is a huge gem show. So we're looking at the dates that would overlap the gem show, because that'd be amazing, because I'm sure some of us will want to go to that. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be September 10th through September 20th. Mm-hmm. Now, Dustin, a Modern Metaphysic man who lives in Colorado, has already told us that the first day and the last day, so the Thursday the 10th and Sunday the 20th, might be, not everything might be open on the first and the last day. So we'll probably be, hi, Julie. So we'll probably be looking at one of those 2 weekends. And then some things that are in the area. There's tons and tons of witchy shops right in Denver. Denver also has a light rail system right from the airport.
Yeah, so transit would be easy without.
It'd be easy for people to get around. Yeah,
there's a lot of advantages to that area. I don't care.
My turn.
I don't care.
There's also the Nature and Science and Nature Museum, Nature and Science Museum there that has a crystal cave and a huge mineral crystal exhibit. So even if you couldn't do the big gem show.
Oh, and the gem show is free admission, by the way.
It is?
Yes.
Well, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to consider joining us in Denver, you would be paying for your transportation, your hotel, and your food.
Yeah.
Everything else
is totally up to you.
It's totally up to you. If you're just hanging out and going to the gem show itself, from what I'll confirm with Dustin, but from what I can see, it's free admission.
And I know the gem shows out here even are very inexpensive. They're like $4 or something. They're like really, so even if there is an admission, it's not likely to be expensive.
Yeah. But I mean, and it's weed friendly.
Well, we might even have something as simple as.
I mean, some people are just going to chill and go shop for gems. Some people are going to be out partying.
I want a hotel with a pool because I like to swim. Yeah, exactly. So there may be a swimming party. Definitely a deck trade. Definitely I just think so many of us don't have access to like a tarot community, and we have this community, and it would be really great to just get together in person and meet face to face and have this. And I was just realizing, and Peggy was realizing that, there's only a few opportunities, and they seem to be on the coast or in the UK. So there's this huge part of North America that's completely kind of left out of any opportunity to get together with other people.
Yeah.
So
and the thing is that Reader Studio is an amazing event from everything that I've heard about it. Newts, I'll be finding out. Hi, Dustin. yes, Dustin. You've already. Yes, we're talking about Colorado.
On Colorado.
Dustin's a little excited.
I think he wants us to do this in Colorado. Okay. I'm just saying he might have an opinion.
Yeah, no, I think this is a good DIY event where, like, there's hotels in the Denver area for as little as $35 a night, all the way up to $1,000 a night resorts.
Yeah.
So this can,
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
So yeah, we're hoping that our main goal, I think our combined bucket list is affordable, accessible as much as possible for a central location, right?
Yeah, I have a bigger idea too.
Oh, that's great. I love it when she springs stuff on me in a live.
We
were busy watching a glide, okay?
We just started talking about we've only been talking about this seriously for like 4 or 5 hours now.
Dang, Lisa left off Peggy on the nameplate. Oh, I didn't even know I had a nameplate on. I usually turn that off.
No.
Oh no.
It's okay.
I fix it.
Oh, there it is. See?
Look, I see it now.
You're so mean.
Look, I don't even want it on there. So there.
There. Oh, because if it can't be all about you, if you have to share the glory.
This is a good time to remind you to subscribe and like this video. Quick, get her to shut up.
No, I've got a slightly.
Oh, Peggy's got a big idea.
I've got a big idea.
Oh,
now
Peggy's the Peggy's the big idea machine.
Okay.
Okay, carry on.
This is something that we want to do. So we are gonna see what we can do to plan a trip to Denver and make sure that everybody is in the loop so they can join us if they want to. Like I said, DIY. We're not planning. This is not Reader Studio. This is not Newts. This is not you have to pre-commit, prepay.
Yeah, there is no admission.
There's nothing like this.
Nothing like that.
So there's nothing.
Sunchild.
The only thing stopping other people from saying, "Well, I'm in blah and I can't make it, and I would love to host something where I am." The only thing stopping them is from having access to a space where they could say, "Hey, if anybody's in blah and would like to arrange a meetup, we should do that." That makes sense?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you just saying other people can plan their own meetups? You said that earlier.
Well,
so what's the big idea?
Is basically other people can plan their own meetups,
like satellite meetups for the same time, or
no? Just stop.
I don't understand what she's talking about.
Because you're doing that. Okay, so I think
it's probably the wine.
I think it might be I think the next step that we should also look into, because like I said, this is pretty much inspired by the UK meetup, because they put it together in such a way that people that can go just simply go and participate, and there's no extra thing, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping anybody from doing that. If you're in New York City and
you want to host a New York City
and you want to say,
meetup.
"Oh, this is what I want to host," the biggest thing that stops people from organizing these types of get-togethers is the lack of a space where they can actually reach out and look for.
You're just saying, like, people think they need to have like a meeting room or like a conference center or some, like, plan a bigger event, whereas versus just saying, come hang out, here's where we're going to be.
Come hang out. Well, and also finding ways to reach out to those people. And we might be able to put together something that helps facilitate that. I'm saying it ass backwards because it's a baby idea.
I know what you're talking about, but that's cool.
No, I mean,
what do you mean put together something where people can?
Well, I don't know.
I have this idea, but I don't know how to
explain it. I have an idea. Now. Okay. You don't just go, I'm going to sort out all this shit and then I'm going to get the idea. You get the idea, then you sort out all the shit.
Right? So you're talking about helping other people plan events?
Well, yeah. Like, I mean, if other people want to plan an event where they're going to reach out and say, well, I can't make it to Denver, but this is where I live and I would love to have something, I would love to figure out something for my area. It's like, so put together like a bit of a something to help people make that happen.
Like market the meetup?
I don't know. I don't
know what she's saying.
I know what I'm saying.
We should talk about this meetup though, since that's what this chat is about.
Okay. Here's an idea.
Hi, Carol.
Here's an idea. Okay. Somebody in New York wants to have a meetup in New York, right? So we create, so that person that person's already in our group or whatever, says, well, I can't make it to Colorado, but I'd love to be part of part of organizing a meetup in my area. It's like, okay, well then we'll create the event and then we'll help facilitate drawing it. we'll help you create the event, and then we'll facilitate helping draw it to people's attention.
Yeah, we can shout out your event if you're having an event.
Shout out an event.
Like, I don't think we're going to be planning it for other people.
Yeah, we wouldn't be planning it for. We would not plan it for other people, but definitely make be very, very. We could be a helpful, supportive resource for helping people. That want to put together a meetup.
Yeah, we can help spread the word. I think we need to. I do think that makes sense, but I do think we should, because we're kind of all over the place, and we need to reel it back into.
That's not.
Let's talk about Denver.
That's not today. But that is, nobody needs to feel left out, because if somebody says, "I'd love to do something for my area, but I don't know where to begin," send me a message. I'll fucking help you. Well,
yeah.
This is about a community, so why not? Right?
Yeah.
And so back to us.
That was quite the derail. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We don't want anybody to feel like they can't go. And this is the thing, is that I think part of, at least what stops me from planning events, I like planning events, but sometimes what stops me is, well, not everybody can come, or I couldn't go to this location or that location. So Peggy's point is valid. It's like, if you're feeling like, oh man, Denver's too far for me, if you just need to bounce ideas off of somebody, or you want some support in organizing something in your area, we'll help you, because we know what it's like to not feel like you can make it. Like when there's an event in like Ontario, I'm like, oh, we can't go to Ontario, but we can go to here.
If somebody from Ontario says, hey, Peggy, I want to plan a meetup for Ontario, do you think Lisa can shout it out in her next video?
Yeah,
it's like,
totally.
We'll shout it out on our next video.
Yeah, let us know.
It's like, hey, so-and-so is planning a meetup, and anybody who's interested, here's how you can reach out. We'll do that for people.
And what we can do too is, as we're having these live chats to sort of talk about and plan this North American Tarot meetup this year, we can, as people message us and say, oh, hey, I've just started to plan something locally, we can just keep people posted if there's other things going on around the same time.
And we might be able to, and depending on where that grows and goes, we might be able to find other ways. Do you remember? Okay, we were part of a group for women, a lesbian group.
We were part of a lesbian group.
We were
salacious.
Ooh. We were part of an online group where it was just a website that people went on, right? A big part of that site was people planning local meetups.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's what it was.
We've got experience with that because of our involvement in that group, because of whatever. So
Dustin's like, wait.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Dustin, but
we're sorry to break it to you.
I
know. So Fairy Goddess brings up a really interesting point. What stops me is social anxiety. Meeting new people is scary.
Exactly.
And what I want to say is, one of the reasons we want to plan this the way that we're planning it, where people can just show up and do what they want to do and engage at whatever level, is it's likely that there's going to be at least one small core group of people who you've at least seen on YouTube or interacted with in live chats, that you at least kind of have a bit of a name already to sort of say hello to, that you know is going to be welcoming. And I think the other thing that's nice about stuff like this is knowing you don't have to engage in every single thing. If you're feeling overwhelmed and I'm going to hang out in my hotel room, I'll join you guys at the next thing.
Yeah,
you can. That's what Peggy means by choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure.
You can, bring it to go cup, so you can bail on anything when you want to bail on it.
So that's kind of the core idea that kind of drew all this.
Chrissy.
So again, nobody has to feel left out. If this isn't going to work for you, if something comes along that does work for you, and you want to reach out for tips and ideas, absolutely, we're here.
Yes, Donna, please bring your +1s and +3s,
and honestly, and don't forget, this is a DIY do your own adventure. If you're bringing your kids, bring your kids.
Yeah, we might have gatherings that are adults only, for sure. But it's you can work that out and kind of engage in stuff that makes sense.
Bring your friends, just
It doesn't need to be we don't have a picture of what the final thing is going to look like yet,
this is not a curated event.
What I will say is
a DIY free-for-all where we just happen to be agreeing to be in the same place at the same time.
I think we'll probably end up, because I know how this kind of stuff will unfold, we'll probably, as we chat as a group, and we are starting some discussions in the Supportive Tarot Facebook group. So if you're interested, join over there, because we will be able to do more like online discussions there also. But I think as this unfolds, we'll probably as a group discuss things that we might want to do. And it might be that like this group wants to go to the gem show, and this group wants to go on a hike in the Rockies, and this group wants to go, or we might do multiple things.
Yeah, Dustin has to figure his shit out, because we're all coming to your house.
Dustin. Let's just stay with Dustin.
There you go.
But Lucy, like, we're gonna keep doing this on YouTube, and we're gonna make sure people stay up to date on YouTube.
Yeah,
you don't have to have Facebook.
Oh yeah. No, that's not.
And it's more likely that most of the discussions will be here.
So right now, right this minute, So all of the babbledygook.
Babbledygook, I love that word.
Yeah, right now, right this minute, the idea is that we're gonna look. There's me and Lisa we've already enlisted Dustin whether he wants to be part of it or not.
We've conscripted Donna.
We've conscripted Donna. We're blaming Donna. This actually started because of a conversation I had with her.
It's true.
It kind of.
I have a barn for you all. It's all good.
You know, people talk. Oh, I'd love to meet so and so in real life. I'd love to meet so and so in real life. And I can't remember what was said, but it was like we could actually make something like that happen. And this kind of just fell into place within the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
So
did we confirm it's in September? It will be September. We need to basically.
It would be in September during the
Gem Show.
Denver.
September 10th to 20th. What we're gonna do is
in that time, 2 or 3 days within that time.
What I think we'll do I don't know what you think, but I think what we might do is put a poll up on my community page right here on the Supportive Tarot channel so that everybody can see it, whether or not you're on Facebook. And we'll just do a poll for one weekend or the other weekend. It's probably gonna run like Saturday, Sunday, and then some people may add on a Friday or add on a Monday.
And for Chrissy,
Hi, Fathom 5. For
Chrissy, there is camping in the area. Like I said, this is not a curated event. Sometimes getting a group rate is as simple as making a phone call saying, hey, we're coming up we're going to be in your area and we think there might be 20 of us needing rooms. Will you offer us a discounted rate? They say yes or they say no.
Yeah,
and nobody has to invest.
There's no prepaying.
Now
or anything.
A
block of rooms is different.
A block of rooms have to be prepaid.
Yeah.
So that would be the difference.
Hi, Amber.
So if a couple of people want to stay at the resort because, oh my God, this is a great opportunity to really spoil ourselves, and some people are staying at a resort, some people are camping.
Some people might get an Airbnb. Some people might, like, my partner lived in Denver for 4 years. So I've been wanting to go to Colorado for so long.
What we would be doing is saying, these are the days when we're all going to try and be in the same area at the same time, and these are the 1 or 2 locations that we're going to plan to gather to meet each other.
Like, we're going to plan a day at the Denver show. Like, that's probably going to be the Saturday or,
meet up in the food court, get together.
Some of us will just sleep in our own beds, LOL.
No.
Dustin, he lives like
an hour.
You must come stay at a hotel. No.
You must figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, at least bitch and complain as if you've stayed in a loud hotel with a bunch of crazy tarot people for the night.
So what's neat is that if we manage to get a really good discount group rate at a hotel in the Denver area that's near the airport and near amenities and stuff like that, and on the light rail,
and that's what we can look around.
Then we'll try to do that so that we can get people a better price on staying in a hotel.
Well, access to with no obligation to stay in a hotel.
Yes, we're making that crystal clear.
I'm sorry. I just want to. People are coming and going. So
yeah, and so Denver, Dustin earlier today, not Pell, that's Portland.
That's Portland.
Dustin earlier today literally sent me a Google Maps screenshot showing like these bazillions of
stores, metaphysical shops.
Thank you, witchy shops in that. I'm very excited
because of the name.
But yeah, you don't want near the airport. Denver airport is miles away. Oh well, near the light rail. Well, we want to be near the light rail.
Basically, what we would do from our end is do a little bit of research and see if we can get a group rate somewhere.
Maybe get Dustin to do some scouting.
Yeah, just seances. So we would do our best to get a group rate.
Oh my God.
We
light as a feather,
get information on the. We get information on the transit system. Get information on. We just basically help put together as much information as possible so nobody's feeling totally lost.
Yeah.
And then we say, oh well, we're gonna meet at this restaurant for dinner on this night. We're gonna meet at the mineral show for lunch on this date. It doesn't have to be. Yeah,
like, so think of it.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it'll be fun. Just think of it as like going to the gem show together for those of us that want to go. Tarot,
there you go.
Hang out.
10-minute train from the airport to downtown. It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is the thing. And like Dustin's got a metaphysical shop at a place in just outside. Is it in Colorado Springs, Dustin, or just outside of Colorado Springs, which is about an hour and some odd ways? And some of us might take a little side trip down there to go see Dustin's shop.
Yeah.
Denver Mass Transit is the best. Oh, that's good to know.
Nice to know. So I think we can put together something that'll make it.
Oh, poll. That's what I was saying. I distracted myself. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put up a poll on the Supportive Tarot community page. You'll see it come up in your feed, or you can just navigate.
We're just hyper.
Yeah, we're excited.
Let me just keep drinking my pop.
You can just navigate to the page and see. But I'm going to put up the 2 possible weekends.
Lisa says, "Let's plan a chat for tonight." And I'm like, 6 o'clock.
No
well, guess what I'm getting for dinner?
So I'll put up a poll so you guys can.
Oh my God, yeah, I want to go to Dustin's shop.
I just want to finish this one.
I don't care.
I'm going to put up a poll so you guys can vote on which of the 2 weekends works best. But yeah, it would be one of the 2 weekends in September. Dustin swears the weather's usually pretty good in September.
And if it's not, we get to
blame Dustin.
We get to have a human sacrifice. It'll be fine.
Human sacrifice.
Yes.
Fun. Sorry. I shouldn't say that on YouTube. People are going to think, oh, she's witchy for real in the bad way.
Ooh, fucker, man.
I'm game for running down to Dustin's shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather is great in September. I like it when it's not too hot and not too cold, and it sounds like it'll be perfect.
We would definitely be doing a live. Oh my God, we would definitely be doing a live. Can you imagine?
We'll host a massive tarot community live chat.
Oh my God, you know what? It's like everybody who has a channel just gets together in a big cluster with their channel going live.
OMG.
Oh my God. Yeah.
In September, the average high is 78 degrees and the average low is 48.
Yeah. So
this is perfect.
Nice.
And also, I would like a hotel with a pool where we get our discounted rates if we can manage it.
Well, if we can, we'll see. We'll see what we can do about getting a.
I'm a water baby. Also, I need to know if there's like a waterfall or a river or anything like that super close, because water and stuff.
Glacial mountain streams.
Not to bathe in, just to go to.
Well, I'd be pushing you in. You know this.
No, you're not going to push me in. It's actually probably going to be, there's probably going to be quite a bit for us to do in just a weekend. So I live in Louisiana, so Colorado in September, yes, please. Yeah, we're pretty decided that's what we're going to try to do this year. And we can always try something different next year.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. We don't have to go to the same place every year.
Yeah. We're thinking this is good because September gives us time to plan. It's someplace Peggy and I can actually get to. Theoretically,
as long as we have a diabetic dog.
Yeah. So,
but no, I think the beauty of an idea. I think the beauty of this idea.
Dustin, no, Denver every year.
Okay, then Dustin's not invited.
Duh.
You know what? With the Gem and Mineral Show being what it is, that might be what happens.
I could see just going to Denver every year to go to the Crystal Show. Yeah. I'm not lying. So,
but
doesn't mean people can't plan other events.
So. I think this is something that we can put together. I think we can put it together in a way that's going to support a very wide variety of budgets.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, because like, I mean,
you know, it'd be fun is to have one of our mass meals
somebody
mentioned
camping. I mean, Denver.
I think Denver weather's kind of like ours, except for they get colder winters. I think it's mild for the most part, except right.
Well, anybody who's into camping,
less rainy, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, we looked at a map. And we looked at kind of what the other states were that were kind of middle-ish. And Colorado, I wanted something that had witchy shops. And the Gem Show was really the thing that sealed the deal.
Apparently, Denver has a very large tarot and pegging community.
Yeah, apparently they used to have a new...
Dustin is going to have to speak up on that one.
We're just taking Dustin's word for it.
I'm in Canada.
We're Canadian.
We're Canadians now.
But yeah, and this is the thing, too.
Maple syrup.
I don't drink maple syrup.
No,
but I do love maple syrup. Stirred into icing sugar and used as an icing.
Yeah, see, I would take a pool cabana.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Last night I was looking to go, okay, well, is Denver, like I already know for a fact that certain areas are super expensive. So I was like, okay, is Denver one of those expensive areas? And they do have some resorts, right? And yeah, they had the one like almost like a dude ranch type of experience, $2,500 a night to stay in a cabin.
Ew.
It's like, what?
I did a quick look on Airbnbs just to see what kind of stuff is available. And there's definitely things like that. If a group wants to go, like, let's say a group of you are coming from Texas or a group of you are coming from Virginia or Florida or something, and you want to come in together and the Florida team wants to get an Airbnb, like there's nothing reason you can't.
Well, this is it. This is why it's all DIY.
You're going to Denver, not Aspen.
There you go. No, there's some, it's just outside of, it's actually just outside of Colorado Springs, and it was some sort of a.
You found that thing last night. I remember.
Yeah. It was like I'm like looking at it. It's going like people are going to pay how much to live how for a couple of days. Oh.
So the thing is, Peggy and I, part of what's got us talking about how to like set this all up is that Peggy and I have done yoga retreats before, and in those situations we have gotten a large property that everybody paid into and stuff, and that sounds really nice in theory, and it can be really nice, but it requires a lot of pre-commitment. A lot of prepaying of things, whereas hotels a lot of times you can wait for a last minute flight. But you know what? Oh, sorry, real quick, thought. You can wait for a last minute thought and get a deal, or you can put a 4 p.m. hold on a hotel and pay when you get there kind of thing. So you're not as pre-committed as you would be for something that has like we're all splitting a price of something.
If there's a bunch of people who already know each other and want to do, everybody's got the freedom to do whatever they want any way that they want to do it. Oh, hi, Marion.
It's really late where you are.
Oh, yeah, like it's the middle of your night. But
it's fun to see people in the chat talking about where you guys are in relation to each other. Because I think for a lot of us, depending on where you're located, the idea of even getting to go to some kind of tarot event feels very impossible.
Well, the one thing that I did find, and this is probably the biggest piece for people to know, is that once you can get to a major airport hub, anywhere you choose to go in the United States is pretty much the same price.
Yeah.
And that price is going to be about $250 each way per person. Now, it sounds expensive, but the reality is that I looked it up, and going from Vancouver, which is a major hub, to Denver is only about a $5 difference from going to San Francisco, from going to Nashville. So the airfare is probably the one thing to be aware of. Everything else, you can get hotel rooms in Denver for super cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, like less than $50 a night. If that's what you want to do, and if you double or triple up with people, it's cheap.
Yeah.
You're in a North American country, so there is going to be the McDonald's and the low. You have everything from fine dining all the way down to fast food as your options. So, so the airfare is probably the biggest expense, but like I said, it doesn't really matter where you're going, is what I found out when I was looking last night.
Yeah.
You're not going to save $300 on airfare by staying closer to home. It didn't seem to change. It was like, it seemed to be anywhere from like $448 to $525.
And it depends on when you look, and there's lots of times you can catch, like if you put an alert out, you can get last minute deals.
Oh my God, don't say that, Donna, because the next one will be at your house and we will farm for you.
Oh, no, sorry, speak for yourself, Peggy Farms. I'll be in sipping a cold drink somewhere. That's what it is. So the most time sensitive thing is picking a weekend so that we can roll forward from there and people can start looking at flights. So I'm going to say I'll put the poll up as soon as we're done here tonight. At some point, I'll put that poll up on my channel. So make sure you vote for the weekend that works best for you, because we're going to pick majority rules.
Yeah, see, Jamie Kelly's just looking it up now. But if you look up Oregon to Philadelphia, it's not a significant. The price will change, but we're not talking that thousands of dollar price jumps that you get when you're going to different countries.
Yeah,
it could be within about $100 range, but like going to the UK, $2,500 per person each way, so it's about $5,000 a person travel. Yeah. So just for some perspective,
we just want to keep it affordable.
Yeah, we want to keep it affordable.
Yeah. So that's our first priority, is picking a time, picking a date, and then some of us, like I said, some of us may come down like Thursday to Monday, and some of us might come down Friday to Sunday.
There's no rules. You can come down and stay for the entire 10 days if that's what you want to do, and we'll pick the 3-day window in which we're going to plan our meetups.
Amber says, I'm so excited because living in the Bible Belt and I'm a baby tarot person, maybe pagan. I'm untangling from my past spiritual practices. So excited for a meetup.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't have community, or even don't know how to really connect with local community. Yeah. And I feel like the people I've been getting to know have been the people here, like in the online space. So if we can get some of us together.
Jamie just said it's the same to Cleveland.
Yeah.
So once you're on domestic flights, the prices are pretty stable.
And let me be super clear in case anybody's thinking this in the back of their head. To me, this event would be a success if Peggy and I go and 2 other people go. One other person goes. Yeah. I'll get to go hang out with if nobody else comes, Peggy and I are going to just drive the extra 60 minutes and like literally couch surf at Dustin's place.
Yeah.
So, he doesn't know that yet, but that's what we'll do.
By the way, Dustin, that's the backup plan.
This isn't the kind of thing where we're going to be like, oh guys, only 15 people are coming, so we're canceling. We're not going to do that.
No.
Whoever can make it can make it.
We have a diabetic dog. In the grand scheme of things, we're probably the most likely to have to cancel anyway.
Yeah. So plan it because you want to go. Plan it because you want to meet other people.
And but keep it flexible. And imitation is a sincerest form of flattery. If other people are like, I can't make it to this, but it's a great idea, I want to plan one for my area, we'll fucking help you.
Absolutely.
We will help you with ideas.
I saw some people talking about a Southeast conference.
Absolutely.
I mean, or not conference, but meetup.
Nobody owns this shit, and this is about community, not about competing. So
sorry, wait.
We are planning.
Wait. Sorry. Marion K just said, when you're looking at flights, use Google secret mode. Do you mean the incognito mode? Because if you use your normal browser, it somehow makes it more expensive if you do more than one search.
I've heard about that. Use incognito mode.
Interesting. That's a good tip. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that
up. All computer generated. It's
sounds like bliss. Donna, I haven't heard. Oh, horse.
Yeah. So,
I want to see Donna's farm.
So number one, we are planning on going to Denver, and we are planning for meeting as many people who would like to also be in Denver at the same time as us. That's really what it boils down to. If anybody can't make it to Denver, but likes the idea and is planning on, hey, I think I would like to do one in my area.
Let us know.
Let us know. We'll reach out. We'll help you promote it. We'll play. This is awesome to us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so ours is Denver. during the Gem Mineral Show. Dustin is going to be all over that shit.
Hi, Dylan. 2 airlines to choose from. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, pick the cheaper one.
Yeah.
Or the safer one. Pick the safer one. 1 year it would be kick-ass to meet up at a crystal mine in Arkansas for quartz, or the Carolinas for amethyst.
Absolutely. That's next year, Donna. That's next
amazing.
year. We're all going to camp at your farm and hope that Meatloaf doesn't eat the tents.
Oh boy. Nom nom nom.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You can also Amtrak to Denver. That's a very, very good point.
Exactly.
Yes, you can train in.
So basically,
Hi, Carrie.
Basically our job, the job that we're going to take on, is going to be to help people get the information on transportation, information on hotels, hopefully get a couple of hotels to cooperate with a group rate. And, anybody who's familiar with the area to help with research and stuff like that. Transit, make sure that we have clear transit. Jamie. Make sure that we have clear transit accessibility so that people don't have to feel stuck into renting a car.
Let's recap real quick because we've had some new people joining us. So Neighborhood Arts just arrived and asked, when are we planning the meetup? So we're looking at either the weekend of September 10th. I think it's actually the weekend of the 11th, 12th, 13th. Or the next weekend after that, which is the same time as the September Denver Gem Show. The Denver Gem Show is the second biggest in the country.
And it's a 10-day event.
So I'm going to put up as soon as this
either
video.
The first weekend of the event or the last weekend of the event.
And I'm going to put a poll. I'm going to put a poll up on the Supportive Tarot page so that we can get votes for which of those 2 weekends works better for people. And then we're going to take the planning from there. Yeah. And it's going to be, again, just as a reminder, we're not going to there's not going to be any prepaying for things. You book your flight, you book your hotel. We're going to try to get a group rate. But it's very much participate as much or as little as you want to, come for as long as you want to, kind of thing.
Like everybody, everybody's responsible for their own hotels, their own food costs, their own transportation. What we'll be doing is organizing and arranging, hey, we have reservations at this hotel and they have room for all of us. So just show up if you want to be here for this part.
You mean a rate, not reservations.
A rate.
Yeah.
A rate?
You meant a block rate, not a reservation.
Oh, no, a restaurant.
Oh, restaurant. You said hotel, but you meant restaurant.
Pick a restaurant, pick a park, pick a something. So we'll be sorting out where we're going to meet up for our little hangouts, but everybody else is.
Yeah, we'll probably. I'm sure
DIY all the way.
Think of it like, you know how when you go on a cruise, I've not been on a cruise, I've only heard about this, so this is probably a terrible example, but you go on a cruise and you have like your choice of excursions. Think of it like that. We'll plan some things that we're going to want to do. Other people are going to plan things they want to do. Some people may have no interest in going to the Gem Show. So while one group of us goes to the Gem Show, a different group may go on a hike or may go to the Denver Nature and Science Museum or may do something else, right? So,
this is not some sort of, and again, it's not some sort of an event where it's not a Newt style event where your day is planned out for days in advance. This is like
yeah, it might be. So we're gonna try to find out early on.
I did a quick look up using those dates, and currently there's not a big issue with rates being through the roof, but we'll have to look.
Yeah,
we will have to look and see what also might be. And again, everybody's sort of unless we can find a hotel willing to offer a group rate, everybody's going to sort of kind of most likely be on their own unless they pair and double up themselves.
Yeah. Hi. Oh no, I'm so sorry about the drama.
Oh, sorry, Jen.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's
so fun. We're not going to try to pre-book rooms. Everybody's going to be on their own. It's no different really than any other meetup. Sometimes you go to a place and it's just someplace that tends to get pretty booked up. There should be something for people. I feel like it's a big enough area.
Well, like I said, if we can.
The Gem Show never really affects the hotel rates. Good to know. What about things booking out, Dustin? Do you happen to know if things like sell out really early and it's really hard to get a place? That's the only thing I'd be thinking about is that. But I think that if we if we find some hotels, we can actually ask them and say, hey, like how far in advance do you sell out?
Absolutely, they will. They're
like,
happy.
Peggy used to work for a hotel chain.
I used to work for the.
Oh, good. That's what I thought, because it's like an international hub. Dustin says there's so much hotel space in Denver, and you guys, there's tons of Airbnbs.
Yeah, I used to work in the hotel industry. It's really easy. And if you're calling up, never be afraid to ask for better rates. No matter what they quote you, say, what's the better rate? What's the better rate?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because the actual Denver Gem Show is at a huge, like, fairground kind of thing, isn't it? And then, yeah, so it's not actually at the hotel. So, Jen, we're looking at September 10th to 20th. We're not sure which of those 2 weekends. I'm going to put a poll up on the channel when we're done on the community page. And so September 10th to 20th, and we're looking at Denver. So that's what we're talking about. Get together, super cash. We're like, hey, this is where we're going to be. This is when we're going to be there. Come hang out with us. Come to dinner with us. Come to the Gem Show with us. Come visit some witchy shops. Why can't I cannot say shops
Metaphysical.
Today? Metaphysical. That makes it so much easier.
That's why
it's a
you're
bigger
not pronouncing
word.
it right. Yeah. Okay.
That's the general gist of it. Yes, save as much money on travel and hotel because crystals.
Some of these crystals are like worth $1 million. You're not buying those crystals.
Some of them you are. I was going to say keep in mind your baggage weight limits because, yeah.
That's true.
I totally understand, Jen. We actually talked about this earlier. We've got a diabetic dog. Like, there's a chance that we might have to bail. We don't know, right? Yeah. So we're hoping not to.
Which is one of the reasons why we like. It's like, and again, and don't forget the credit goes to conversations that we've had recently. And that's blaming Donna, or Oracle. But also, like, this is exactly what we've participated in other meetups that look very, very similar to this. Mm-hmm. This is exactly the kind of meetup that is being organized in the UK.
They're all just saying, hey, let's get together in Glastonbury, right?
And again, this is a great way to organize a meetup so that people can meet.
Yeah.
There's already an existing event that we can participate in, and other than that, we're just there to have a good time.
And I want a pool.
Yeah, and she wants a hotel with a pool, which means that Anyway, so this idea really just kind of became the thing, like within the last 24 hours. So
we're just rolling with it because
Miriam was on a meetup tonight, and it was great fun, and they are. I'll tell you right now, even if you're just sitting back in the corner, sipping your tea and enjoying the energy of everybody around you, they're still great fun, even if you're too shy to say hello to anybody.
That's very true. Also, we have Peggy to be our export.
Oh my God.
My extroverted support animal.
I will drag you kicking and screaming out of your shell. Oh, it'll be so bad. It will be horrible.
That sounds actually terrifying.
But you'll have a good time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Funny. Oh yeah.
I'm actually, believe it or not, people think I'm a nice person.
I'm so excited you're excited, Amber, because I'm super excited, which is why I'm so super hyper. Neighborhood Arts, we should bring our dogs and alternate dog sitting shifts. I think we're probably gonna fly. If we were gonna drive.
If we could bring our dogs, we would. Yeah. If we could bring the dogs, we would.
There are gonna be some people that I think are gonna be.
Everybody loves Bruno.
I think there's at least a couple people who are talking about maybe
coming. Pop, and now I'm just like destroying the cup.
I think there's at least a couple people who are talking about bringing their pets and staying at a pet-friendly hotel, and so if you've got a pet that you can do that with, that's great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Denver has tons of pet-friendly hotels. So if you need to bring your pets, you can. If Peggy and I I don't know if Shayla could do that long of a drive, though. She gets car sick.
Shayla, we could leave with anybody.
That's true. So if we needed to bring Bruno and like shift work it, we probably could.
Yeah, exactly. See?
If I win the lottery between now and then, count me in. That was how we felt about like Glastonbury, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where West County Mall is? I'm close to. Oh, is that in? Oh, I lost track of who's.
Oh, that's in St. Louis, isn't it?
Oh, St. Louis. Okay.
That's where Jen is.
Isn't that where that big, huge Mall of America is, or is that somewhere else?
I don't know.
Where's that Mall of America?
Is it Mall of America in like Kansas or something?
You know what we need? We need a witchy Mall of America, like a giant mega mall of just tarot and witchy stuff. Somebody build that. Once you've built it, let me know, and then I'll come out and tour it, and I'll promote it on my channel.
Yeah.
To like all of them.
Oh, it's in Michigan. Okay.
Oh, Michigan.
Bring our Cooper.
I have to go. Good night, Nikki.
Night, Nikki. So again, just keep in mind, folks, that this is something that just kind of blew into a full-blown idea within the last 24 hours. So we've still got details to sort out.
Watch for the poll.
Watch for the poll. Watch for the details. I think we've pretty much done I hope that we've done a good job of explaining where the intent of all of this is. And I hope we've also done a really good job of inviting people that if this is not something you can come to, but you want to consider doing something in your area, that absolutely reach out if that works for you to reach out. And we will be happy to lend whatever help that we can to helping make that would be really awesome. 30 of one for each state.
that might actually make it harder. Oh God, that place will not go out of business. Oh, something in Minnesota. Bye, Lucy. Yeah, so we're really excited. Yeah. This is very like spontaneous, but at the same time,
it's spontaneous. But if we don't think
we got to roll with it while the energy is going. Dude, I live in Michigan. It's not Mall of America in Minnesota. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure there is a big metaphysical fair in a town outside of Denver in September as well. What?
We need. Okay, Dustin. There's your research project.
Is there a metaphysical fair?
Is there a metaphysical fair?
It'd be cool if they overlapped. Oh my God, can you imagine? Go to the gem show on Saturday. Go to the metaphysical fair and the metaphysical shops on Sunday. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yeah, New Orleans is someplace I'd like to go at some point too.
I think that if we
when it's not so hot that like.
I think if we could turn this into the right kind of a thing, it could be realistic to plan a meetup in a different city every year.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that one. Yeah.
Oh, no. It's shit and overpriced.
We have a mind body one up here and it's not awesome either.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Didn't you speak at one of those?
No.
Yeah. No. The Mind Body Summit.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I have spoken at similar events, but not that one.
Yeah. Well, just don't forget that you can mail like up to 50 pounds before the mailman will not take it.
Probably for a pretty penny, though.
I don't know.
Hi, Sadna. Yeah, so I think this is going to be really fun. I think it'll be great. And just remember, too, like, Peggy and I are in the BC area. We want to do some local stuff as well. We want to get out to Vancouver Island at some point. We want to get out to like the Kelowna area at some point and just do casual meetups out there as well. But I think for planning a big event that as many people as possible can come to, this is going to be a good location.
Now, spend the time doing the work.
Pick our dates, and as soon as we pick our dates, people can start booking their flights. And
and again, it's all DIY. So as soon as we collectively agree on a range of dates, then everybody's knows when the go date is and can make their plans.
Yep. Whatever weekend we pick, we'll probably plan the gem show for that Saturday. That way people who are flying out on the Sunday can do that. So even if you're just coming in to spend the day with us at the gem show, that's totally cool.
People are actually organizing.
Hi, shy.
Donna is spearheading organizing the pet sitting.
Nice. I love it.
We can bring Bruno.
And I think once we settle on the dates, we'll create a Facebook event page for people to coordinate things like ride shares and room shares.
If we've got people that need doggy timeouts, then we can bring Shayla is actually Shayla will just park herself on your lap, and if you're not petting her, she'll kick you. She is like, cuddle me, don't stop. I said don't stop.
Yeah, she's very insistent. Yeah, that's the thing. Ours are barkers too. Hi, Tokwitch. Zane.
I thought
Zane is our warrior princess.
I thought you were already here, Zane.
Yeah.
I literally thought I saw you come in earlier.
Donna, I can't be away from animals too long if I have to be around humans too. Word.
Okay, so everybody, there we've got our first issue. Everybody needs to bark at Donna at least once every hour on the hour.
So we're talking Denver for the massive gem show. Yeah. And again, just remember that anybody that can't make Denver, if you guys want to plan more local meetups, we're happy to shout those out as well every time we're talking about Meetup, so that people know that there's other events happening in their area if they can't make it as far as Denver.
Yeah, we can turn this into a thing.
Yeah, just keep us posted.
We can literally turn this into a thing.
Like some of you are talking about Southeast, some of you might be talking about Northeast or anything like that. Just keep us posted if you guys decide to arrange a weekend, and we'll just make sure that as we're talking about Denver, we're also shouting out those other events so that people know what's happening.
What would be really cool is if we end up having them all in September.
That'd be cool. Well, it'd be cool,
okay,
but some people might want to go to more than one. So if we try to do it all at the same time, that could make people feel torn between where they're going to go.
Well, that's not the intention, but it would just be fun.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun if there was like massive meetups happening. It'd be fun
for other reasons, not for actually making things happen.
That's true.
Oh, there's a Florida one in January.
Nice.
A meetup? See, this is something else.
People are already talking about where they are location-wise. I love that. I love that.
So,
where's Flint? Oh, Flint's in Michigan. Oh, yeah, okay, so we got Michigan people talking. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah. See, I don't think you're the only person in Michigan, Wilsong. I think there's all kinds. I think we have people.
No, a couple of people are. No, fairy goddesses in Michigan too. They're talking to each other. Yeah. That's awesome.
But I thought I was the only tarot interested person in Michigan, and it's like I think there's.
I feel like I know of another person in Michigan.
I mean, okay. I don't know if is anybody old enough to remember the old original chat rooms from like 20 years ago? It was ASL, and that was the very first question. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, ASL? Question mark. They wanted to know your age,
your sex, and your location.
And your location.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't spot that post.
Oh, we got to go look for that now.
Yes, we're looking at either the weekend of September 10th or the weekend of September 20th. So that's when the gem show runs, is from the 10th to the 20th. So I'm going to put up a poll on the Facebook page for the 2 weekends that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And people can vote. And whatever has the most votes is the weekend we're probably going to look at.
And then
within reason. We want to make sure that the people, like, obviously, the people that are helping us plan, like Donna and Dustin and those guys, we want to make sure that they can go. So that's going to have some weight as well. I remember when you had to dial up chat rooms and only one person, they weren't even chat rooms. They were like message boards, and you dial in and one person could be on and they leave their comments to all the different comment threads, and then they'd hang up and then somebody else would be able to get in and they'd comment all their responses, and it would just like, that's how I got started on the internet.
Wow. So
that was pre-internet. That was bulletin boards, BBSs. God, I feel old. Really old. Does anybody even know what a BBS is in here?
Yeah, bulletin board service. Jamie knows.
I was concerned for a second. Okay. Feel a little better. Thanks, Jamie. Whew, bailed me out there. I got online back in 94. Yes.
Apparently Donna likes corgis.
Mom, get off the phone. I need to use AOL.
We have 2 corgis in our neighborhood.
Oh my God.
And the one is such an absolute sweetheart, and she's so submissive.
She just crawls down on the ground and rolls over like I don't mean anything.
The one guy kind of jumps up on you and goes, "Hey, how you doing? I'm a corgi. Say hello." And the other one just rolls on her back. "Hi, I'm submissive. Watching me pee all over myself."
Dustin, you stop. Oh my God. You're such a jerk. Why are you laughing? You're older than me by 12 years. Why are you laughing?
Because you're old too now.
No, not 2. I'm still younger than you by a margin.
Well, you're apparently older than most of the people here. The old bat.
So make sure you vote on the second weekend.
She's ignoring my shit now. I don't know why.
Oh, before you vote on the poll, here's another little bit of info you might want to know. Dustin can confirm or deny this because he went both weekends, but wait. I'm fairly sure that the second weekend is the one when they're clearing out stuff. So if you want to get deals, I think the second weekend is probably going to be better.
Yeah.
How old is Lisa? How old are you? So Peggy is
55.
55. I'm 42.
I have to tell her every time she's already in the stages of dementia.
I'm not. It's hard to remember once you're past 45. Who said 25? I'm going to die. I love you. You're my new best friend.
I think Katie was saying she was 25.
Oh, well, I'm going to just live in my little delusion for a moment. Somebody thought I was 25.
No.
Where's Sadna going? I saw that she wasn't going to be busy, but then I totally glazed over. Oh, 40th high school reunion. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I didn't go to any of mine. Jamie, yep. I'm 52. My husband is 42. Yep. Dustin's 33. Molly, unicorns don't have ages.
Aww.
That's so true.
Molly, why are you sucking up?
I would have guessed 36. Aw, see? Everybody loves me.
Oh, Donna's 43.
Donna's 43. So basically, are you still the oldest? I think you're still the oldest, honey. Peggy's officially qualifies for senior discounts up here now.
I get senior discounts at Denny's.
It's great.
We actually haven't been back since.
No, we haven't. I was going to take her to Denny's so she could order off the 55 plus menu for her birthday. I don't know why she didn't want to go.
Haven't been since. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Donna's a couple years older than Sadna. Oh, I'm sorry, Sadna.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. It's okay.
It's fine.
How condescending can I get?
Owl.
Matt is turning 55. Yeah, I forget. You and Matt have the exact same spread we do. I always forget that.
Close.
Yeah, I'll be 54 next week. I'm 21. I don't know what you're talking about, Dylan. Oh my God. Something tells me you might be fibbing just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Honestly, I think my 40s are great.
I just don't give a shit anymore.
That's what happens, right? You just feel like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not
kidding. I do whatever I want, and people go, "Oh my God, I'm old now. It's okay." And they're like, "Oh." They don't know what to say.
Peggy has
I'm old. I can do this shit now, and they just look at me.
Peggy's perfected the get off my lawn, man. She is like classic get off my lawn. Oh my God, yeah. Wait, we're talking about Jello. Oh, I already love Jello and bingo. That's fantastic. Dylan, are you actually 21?
Oh my god. Okay.
You may be the baby in the chat. I stopped giving a shit when I turned 30. I need a new thrill.
Yeah.
Yo.
Lisa used to like Jell-O, and then we took her to this Chinese restaurant in St. Thomas.
Oh my god, that was traumatizing.
We took her to okay. You ever go to those restaurants where they cut the Jell-O up into cubes? They
serve it to you for dessert.
And serve it to you for dessert. That was fun. We got this Jell-O. It's like, oh look, they got Jell-O. These Jell-O cubes, they were chewy.
No, it gets better.
The boys stole some.
We wrapped it in a napkin and took it outside, and they were bouncing it on the sidewalk.
Bouncing it off the sidewalk. You have not eaten Jell-O since.
Yeah.
I don't think you've eaten Jell-O since then.
Possibly not. That was really kind of traumatic. I've had some mango pudding, which is kind of like
Dylan
Jell-O.
Getting adopted? Yeah, I've already got Dustin, so
Yeah, I mean, there's always room for more in the family.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll have a mass adoption, and we'll have a mass adoption.
I kind of like bingo.
Line everybody up by age, and the old ones adopt the young ones, and that's just
yes, it's awkward. Tiny squares. Yep, tiny squares of Jell-O that you can bounce on the ground.
22. It feels not good. Yeah.
How old's your oldest son?
26. My youngest, John's 28.
I said oldest. So you
and I realized I gave it wrong. John's 20.
Oh.
John's 28 now.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we're all depressed.
Yeah, we need to pick this up again because everybody feels old now.
We all feel old, and it's somehow Dustin's fault.
My oldest niece is 30.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Zark is my tarot mom. Yep, Dylan's been adopted.
Yeah.
I volunteered to be Chaos Aunt for everyone under 30.
Is that your oldest, Donna? 25?
Did you grow up in the Lower Mainland? I grew up in Washington State, actually, south of Seattle. And
I grew up in Ontario.
Was in Ontario.
Southern Ontario.
We just picked Vancouver because it was like semi-central at the time. Kind of.
Well, it was better than where I came.
Molly's like, so we're all gonna die, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, so on this happy high note, I'm old.
God.
Dude, I'm old. I need a walker, man.
Jamie, I am not old. Peggy is actually old enough to be my mom. I actually am old enough to be your mom, which means that when I'm old and decrepit, I get to come live with you. You should hear her when
you have to help me get around.
You should hear Peggy when she glides Dustin. She literally talks to him exactly like she talks to her kids. Like literally, so hello, son.
Hello, son. Where are you?
Exactly the same way. Like even like the hovery, like let me over explain everything thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god.
That was just the other day.
He gets the real. Hyper. You get the real. You give him the real parental treatment. He's not getting the fake thing. He's getting the authentic real deal. Hi, Robin. He's like, I just stumbled into the conversation about being old and creaky. Raise his hand to me too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, we were having a good time, and then somebody mentioned ages, and it's just been going all this shit from there. Because we're all dumb enough to go, oh my god, yes, I'm old. Let's start complaining now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, how are we feeling about the meetup and location and all of that and timing and stuff?
My glides are awesome, Dustin. He's usually laughing with me, not at me, right?
Laughing at you. Laughing at you. Yeah.
Yeah. So Denver.
So, recap.
Denver in September.
In September, one of the 2 weekends, 10th to the 20th.
And we'll
put a poll up on the YouTube channel so you can see it on the community tab.
We'll do some of the research and some of the things so that people have the information that they need to make their choices.
We're going to try to get a group rate at a hotel.
See, he said with you, and I'm holding you to that, son. ... I'm too awesome. This is fine.
Peggy glides kept me company while I was out
Exactly. Oh my god. I'm trying to glide you, and I'm like, 5 minutes. If you do the free glide, you only get 5 minutes. And I'm like, I can't
glide is a video chat.
I actually went and did it's only $2 every 3 months.
Peggy's talking about a video chat service called Glide. Not everybody knows what
Glide is. I'm sorry.
It's like a thing on your phone so you can glide back and forth like a walkie-talkie.
It's a fun video chat service if you decide for the
Butterfly, not a retrograde period.
The premium edition.
Oh shit, it's gonna be
like $2.50 every 3 months. It's super cheap, but I just went and updated today because
she can talk for 15 minutes at a time without being interrupted.
What I realized I was doing is I was trying to talk fast and get everything in the 5-minute limit, and then just screwing it all up and sounding like an idiot.
We'll glide you, Jen. Just add Peggy and me on Glide.
Yeah.
I don't
know where I'm set up as right.
The gym show is at 11 locations in Denver. Dustin's gonna have to give us the lowdown. It's one major location, but it like literally crosses an interstate, I believe. Like there's like multiple buildings.
Yeah, I looked it up on a map, and Dustin will have to clarify that. But there's like 5 or 6 buildings on this side, and then a coliseum on this side, and it's all the gem show.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's like a pathway or a roadway that goes underneath the highway, like an underpass, to get to get from one to the other.
Glide gets addictive and fun to talk to people because it's literally like a walkie-talkie. Like you video into your thing, you can tell when somebody else is watching, you can tell when they're recording, so you can actually watch them
like
live.
300 people all at once and get so fucking confused you don't know what's going on. It's actually no, it's fun. It's fun.
Anyway, yeah, the Denver Gem Show is massive. So it'll probably be a big highlight of the trip.
I think it would be so. I think if that's the week, unless something gets in the way of it and we end up feeling like we have to plan a different weekend, it's probably going to be planned more or less around attending the show.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take 2 or 3. If anybody who wants to do the entire Gem Show, you're going to be doing that for 2 solid days.
Yeah, Amber, it's exactly like Marco Polo. It's just a different story. It's exactly the same. Like the only difference, actually, it's pretty similar. I've used both. I like Glide better, but yeah, it's basically the same thing.
I think it's like WhatsApp.
I think it's similar.
It's interactive back and forth.
You can watch somebody live as they're recording, so it's live like a walkie-talkie, or you can watch it back later and then respond. Yeah. I miss gem and jewelry shows seriously like a witch's Disneyland. If only there were rides. Exactly. Can you imagine if there were rides at a crystal show?
There's also
stay with me on my fantasy for a second.
No,
can you imagine?
Scaring me. You're scaring. I'm scared.
Like a merry-go-round that's all rose quartz and amethyst. Can you please stay with me in my fantasy for just a second?
Yeah.
Can somebody else join me for my fantasy? I want rides. I want a gem show with rides. And
you're going to have a dream about that tonight, and then you're going to get all freaked out in the morning.
Oh, I'm going to be so happy. I want to go to Gem Show Disneyland in my head.
There's a gem and mineral show out here in BC in
Abbotsford. 22-hour drive from Vancouver, but might be worth it if I'm going to buy a bunch of rocks. We've talked about.
There you go.
We might consider driving just for the beautiful drive if we can get enough. Like if I can get enough vacation time and we have enough watching for the dogs.
If we can split the drive up over 3 or 4 days, I think the dogs will be just fine.
Thank you so much, Zane. We should do a tarot.
There's a gem and mineral show out here in Abbotsford. It's not out near here, about an hour from where we are. It's not nearly as big as Denver, but it still takes a day.
Yeah. Well, we can do a big YouTube live from the Denver show, from the Gem Show.
Oh, yeah.
Or from this meetup. We could do some live chats on my channel, on other people's channels. Sadna's got a channel. Dustin's got a channel. There's Zane. Do you have a channel? Why do I not know that? I feel like I should know that. I'm sorry. I don't know that. Donna's got a channel.
Yeah, Zane, you have a channel, don't you?
I'm sure he does.
You better have a channel because then...
If he does, then I haven't been watching it and I feel like a jerk. Let me go see.
I miss so much stuff.
I miss so much. I know. And I don't always keep up. Okay, I'm going to check.
Well, and Robin
has a channel.
Robin,
are you going to come to Denver?
Robin also very intelligently reminded me that if I wear headphones, I can probably wear wireless headphones, which I think we have a pair. I could actually listen to things while I'm sewing, but I don't use wireless headphones, so I can't sew and watch videos or Netflix or anything.
These ones have a Bluetooth setting. Your laptop has. I can show you how to pair it to your laptop.
Yeah, you'll have to.
You haven't posted your first video yet. I was pretty sure that's a channel name.
Yeah, but for some reason I thought you already had your channel started. I knew you'd talked about it.
Link your video. Dustin has a link because he went to the Denver show and so Gem and Mineral Show. So he's got a video he actually put up on his channel. Dustin, post it in here, please.
Yeah. So
that people can see it. So he's got a montage.
At the end because you showed all the stuff you got at the show. And then ended with shots from the show.
And I'm sure a few of us are going to want to do a little side trip to Dustin's shop in near Colorado Springs, about an hour's drive away. Renting an RV is an amazing idea, Sadna. Oh, my goodness. It's definitely in the cards. Dad joke complete. Oh, boy. Now I really am really looking forward to watching that. Lennon, you have a channel? I feel like I know that, too. Let me see if I'm on there. I'm just clicking go to channel, checking out everybody's stuff while I'm hosting.
Whatever,
it's fine.
It's fine. We're good.
Lennon, subscribed. Okay. Thank you, Dustin. So that's the link. I'm going to put it up on just so you guys can see that it's been posted. This is the link to Dustin's video about the Gem and Mineral Show from last year. He went in 2019.
Yeah, because he lives really close to there, so it's just a day trip for him to get up there.
Yeah, he went twice.
Yeah,
he went over both weekends this last year.
I was just gonna say and have for every day that he went.
So I'll post the 2 weekends. We can start looking at flights. We can start looking at hotel and all that kind of stuff.
And if we can find a group rate, we'll as soon if there's no promise that we can find a group rate, but if we can find a group rate, we'll post it.
Ooh, Marion, that's awesome.
And
you went 4 times. Oh yeah, you did go more than twice.
And I think what we might do. one of the things that might work out the best is to come to some agreement on where we actually want to physically be meeting up, so that, because like you're not going to want to stay in South Denver and then find out all the meetings are in Northwest Denver.
I think once we pick if we pick a hotel, even a hotel that doesn't have a group rate, if we pick a hotel and say this is where we're going to be, then people who want to be close to other people, because I know some people don't like to travel unless they're going to be close to the people they're meeting up with, then we can have kind of a central location at that hotel. And we can either meet at the hotel, we can meet at a restaurant near the hotel for like the first meal. We'll probably, I would imagine if we're running like Friday to Sunday, for example, we might do like a Friday night dinner, like,
well, I think that's what we're going to organize.
So we're going to plan some kind of, what do you call them? Touchstone events. We'll plan some touchstone.
Is that what it's called?
That's one of the words for it, where people can kind of like, these are like anchor points throughout the weekend when people are going to be there.
I think in order, find out how many people
Westward ho the wagon.
Find out how many people might be interested. Start calling around to like, I don't know that we're going to be able to get group rates this early, but
it shouldn't be a problem.
But like, okay, like here's where the gem show is. So we want to stay accessible to the gem show. Now, do we want to be just slightly north, slightly south, slightly east, slightly west, and then we plan our meetup activities in those neighborhoods?
I think it would be nice to try to plan our central location someplace that is light rail or is rail trainable to the airport. Yeah. And is also trainable to some of the local areas, because if people are on mass transit, they want to be able to get around.
Yeah, and again, nobody has any obligation to do what we're doing when we're doing it, but we'll have a few key things that we've organized that people can either join in or not, depending on what makes sense to them.
Exactly.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm really excited, like really excited. I'm really excited. Did I mention I'm really excited?
You're really excited. You've been hyper all day. It's been funny.
I have been.
You know what's going to happen? She's going to go, I'm really hyper, I'm really hyper, I'm really hyper. I'm really sleepy. I'm going to bed now.
That's how I roll.
That's usually how it goes, yeah.
Introvert life, yo. That's how it goes. Yeah, Dylan, my first video, like literally just turn it on film, throw something up. Once you get that first video out of the way, it all gets easier from there. Oh yeah. Robin, Denver, Colorado, the weekend. We're going to look at 2 weekends that are overlapping with the Denver Gem and Mineral Show, which is the second largest in the country. And so we're looking at either the weekend of September. I think it's like, let me look at a calendar. I can give you exact weekends here. So it'll be either the weekend of there it is, September. So it'll be September 11th, 12th, 13th, Friday to Sunday, or September 18th, 19th, and 20th. And I'm going to put both sets of dates up on.
We have to vote on that first before we can
We're going to vote. We're going to vote on it. So I'm going to put it up on the Supportive Tarot Community tab. It's going to be as a poll. So you guys can vote on which weekend works better for you, and we can just kind of gauge it from there. And if it's pretty even, then we're just going to go with what works best for like people that are helping us organize. so
well, we'll flip a coin. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll sort it out. And if you vote on it,
Donna's adopting a new one.
I just realized something that matters. Sorry, this is actually important. The YouTube.
I'm sorry, I was teasing Donna.
Okay.
I'm allowed, but I was teasing Donna.
Please stop talking now.
No,
I love you.
I love you too.
The poll. There's not a big tarot event, Robin.
Just a meetup.
It's just going to be a meetup, and
that happens to be happening at the same time as the Denver Gem and Mineral Show.
Yes. This is what I was going to say, because I don't want to forget this part. I think on YouTube, the poll only lets you pick one or the other weekend. So if both weekends work, then just comment underneath and say both weekends work, so that we get a true poll for people who can only go one weekend or the other weekend. Did I say that right? Or did I just make it complicated?
I don't know. We've got plenty of time for conversation. We literally just came up with this idea like today. We've got plenty of time for conversation and feedback before things have to start happening.
Yeah.
But that is the time frame, either the one of the 2 weekends.
Tarot meetup at the Gem Show.
And there's going to be a bunch of us there, and we want a bunch more people to join us.
Yeah. And again, This will be a successful event, even if only a handful of us can make it. We're not doing this thing where it has to be a certain number of people or it's a flop, or that's the thing, Amber. I don't think you can choose a both option. Oh, I can create a both option. You're so smart. Oh my God. Okay. Never mind. We're covered on the
figure it out.
We got it sorted. Thank you, Amber.
Lisa had a smart. That was awesome.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. I'm like, how did
you're hyper today? You're hyper today. It's like the little thing. It's like, no, I'm too busy thinking about the things. It's like that's
so
normal.
Ridiculously hyper.
I know.
How do you put up with me?
I don't. I just go hide somewhere.
You're not hiding now.
It's because you're holding down my arm and I'll have to chew it off to get away from you.
Wow. huge brain, lol. Oh boy.
Okay.
Sanda, oh Lisa, this is me all the time.
Oh yeah, this is how we live. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
the good news is we have a track record.
Are you seeing this?
We have no. I hold her down. We have successfully hosted multiple events in the past.
I wasn't kidding. I have to chew it off if I need to get away.
I'm a little needy sometimes. Stay close.
I wasn't kidding that I have to chew my own arm off to get away from you right now.
Bye. Don't actually leave. Why are you messing with me?
What?
I can learn from you gals in planning a tarot meetup in New York City in 2021. Exactly. We were just saying
Exactly.
We're happy to shout out other people's meetups. We actually already said that. So if you have a meetup, let us know. We'll shout it out on this channel. We'll do what we can to help spread the word for anybody's meetups. We just want to make sure people are in the loop.
Yeah, this is about community, not about.
I'm sure tons of people would be all about a New York City meetup too.
Absolutely, and honestly, there's a lot of people in that area, so
that would be amazing.
But yeah, if you want to plan, if people want to plan a New York City meetup, we're happy to help with ideas, shout outs.
Yes,
whatever.
Absolutely. So yeah, so I will put a poll up that will say this weekend, or both, because Amber's got the smart, and I'll make sure that you guys can vote on that when we're done chatting tonight. And then we'll start looking at potential for which hotels might be willing to give us a discount and go from there. And don't forget, even if we get a hotel with a discount, you're not obligated to stay there. Like you can stay at if you have a favorite hotel in Denver.
If people don't care and would rather DIY in all ways, we won't waste the energy on looking up the possibility of a group rate.
No, I'm still going to look because it can't hurt.
It can't hurt.
There's going to be a few people who may not even reach out to us who would benefit from that group rate. So I'm going to do it regardless, but trying to figure out how to arrange meetings with Rachel Pollack and Patrick Valenza. Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah. So if you know of anybody who might be interested in coming, please spread the word either through your own channels, through your own social media networks, through Instagram. Let people know that we're doing this. What we'll do is once we've picked the dates and we have a few details nailed down, I'll create a graphic that you can share on social media, either Instagram or whatever, however you want to share it, so that it'll be easy to spread the word. But in the meantime, feel free to spread the word and let people know. It's just chill. We're not
low key.
I mean, we say low key, but I'm so freaking excited. It's gonna be like a fun, high energy thing at times, and then a real chill. Give the event a name, please. We're calling it the North American Tarot Meetup. Done.
We might get creative, but I don't see it happening.
No, we'll create a Facebook event for it, but I just want to call it the North American Tarot Meetup. It's for everybody. So yeah, I want to make sure that it reads as for everybody. So I feel like that's the easiest way to do it.
There you go. We can do it as a.
Yeah. Woo. Hi, so I will create a Facebook event page for people who are on Facebook. Again, once we've nailed down a potential host hotel for anybody who wants to stay at one hotel, and once we've nailed down the dates, we'll create the event. We'll get everything rolling, so that people can start doing things like booking their rooms. Unicorn fam.
Oh, there you go.
My heart literally just melted. Oh my God, you guys are all my unicorn fam now. That's the dorkiest thing ever, and I love it so much. Anybody who doesn't identify as a unicorn, I'm sorry. Once you're here, it's all over. You're part of the unicorn family.
You get covered in unicorn cooties.
My unicorn family. Oh my God, I can't stop grinning. That made me so happy.
Yeah, wagon train to the old west.
Dylan just made my day. Totally a unicorn. Everybody's my unicorn family. I apparently cannot get off of this track now. Yay! Oh, Paperback Palacios. Yes, please come. Please share with your friends. Please bring your +1s or your +3s or whatever. And everybody's welcome.
Yep. And it's also a chance to get to know each other. So there's it's not like if you're not talking tarot, we're gonna somehow be mad at you. It's like.
And I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to go who are either not going to be up for a full day on their feet at the gem show, or who are going to want to do other things. And there's going to be separate gatherings, I'm quite sure, of people just saying, hey, we're going to stay at the hotel, or this group's going to go do that. Okay, I am like legit going to call everybody my unicorn family now.
Just spread around those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need sparkles.
Oh my God.
Oh, that made me so happy. I'm not into unicorns, but I'm good with this. Nice. If anyone knows some hot, attractive men into Big Bearish Tarot, guys, just saying, please bring them.
Please bring Dustin a boyfriend.
Please bring anybody you'd like to bring.
Yeah.
+1 that. Oh my god, that's awesome. Do you have the unicorn playing card deck by Ann Stokes? Every card is a different unicorn. More for your unicorn family. No, I don't have that. Is there a link? Please share. Is there room for fairies?
Look up unicorns and Stokes. You'll be fine. You'll figure it out.
Hi! Dana's here. Hi, Dana. Hello. We're kind of just sort of wrapping up-ish, but we do the long goodbye, so we'll probably be here for a few more minutes.
2 or 3 more hours.
Yes, absolutely. Fairies are welcome. Hi. Fairies and unicorns tend to converge in the same places.
Fabric. I still have to get working on it.
And make me a quilt. Yes. Will there be glitter? Of course. Of course there'll be glitter.
I
don't travel without glitter.
I'm allergic to glitter.
No, you're not. I put glitter on you all the time when you're not looking. You're fine. You've never sneezed or thrown up or anything. Got a temperature. You're good.
Wow.
Do we remember when I showed my unicorn book and Lisa lost her shit for an entire day trying to find it? I got it a week later. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Yay!
You say unicorn, Lisa's there.
Yep. Allergic to glitter. Bicycle Unicorns Playing Cards by Ann Stokes. I got it on Amazon for $3.99.
There's something to look for. She's already shopping. You're in the middle of a live chat and you're shopping. You're shopping during a live chat.
I'm just pulling it up.
Uh-huh.
Look, I found them. Oh, those are pretty.
She found them.
Oh, those are real pretty.
Yeah, she's already looking at the deck, Jamie. She's already adding it to her cart.
Thank you.
It's in her cart. It'll probably be here by Friday.
Yeah. I have a unicorn tattoo. Oh, I need to have a new unicorn tattoo. I need to have my one redone. There's a unicorn tarot deck too. I have the crystal unicorn tarot deck, and I used to have another one, but I didn't like it that much. But I do have crystal unicorn, and I have Oracle of the Unicorns. And yeah. Bye, Molly. We're gonna be wrapping up in a minute anyway.
Yeah, Bruno's trying to convince me that he's dying of hunger.
So yet another recap. Denver, September 2020, the 10th through the 20th, one of those 2 weekends. I'll put a poll up on my page. And I had Tarot of a Moon Garden, Jen, and I traded it because I could not get along with it. And the last Unicorn Tarot, my treasured possession.
Oh, yeah, you have that one.
What's the name of the area or suburb where the gem show is? I think it's right in Denver.
We will. That's one of the things that we'll do to make this more accessible all the way around. Is just make sure that information is available.
It's called the gem.
Bruno, Auntie Donna loves you. Did you hear that, buddy?
Looks like here
Auntie
we are.
Donna
Right here.
You. Where's Auntie Donna? Where's Donna? Where is she? He's trying to figure out what I'm talking about.
Something about mineral and fossil, I think.
We can.
I'm just curious.
There you go.
That's not it. This is the problem, is that there's a...
That's the gem show. Dustin just linked it.
Thanks, Dustin. Coliseum show. There we go.
She's like, that's not it. I
thought you were looking there, not the there. Chat. Yeah.
This is why when you're chatting, you should chat. And when you're not chatting...
Donna's going to glide you later, honey. I'm sorry, September 11th to 20th, 2020. So it is at... well, there's the website. There's a picture. You'll see how massive it is. But it's... I think it's technically right in Denver, right?
This is about as rough as Bruno plays with people.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's in Denver.
He'll play with Shayla, but with us, he's like, no, I don't want to hurt anybody.
The Expo Hall. Yeah, does that help anybody?
So you're the honey. They can't see that.
They got a link. Yes. It's in Denver, and it's at there's the Denver Coliseum show, which is across I-70. Then there's the Denver Mineral Show, which is the Denver Wholesale Show, the Expo Show, and the Miners Co-op.
It's in Denver proper.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sub shows within the one big show. That's basically it. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it's very exciting.
Yes.
We should say yes some more.
Yes.
Yes. Very Denver proper. Oh, good. That's good to know. There's a dark crystal tarot. I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You sure I knew that?
I mentioned it to you, unless.
Oh, you're assuming I pay attention to you.
Yeah. I thought you started doing that once in a while.
Well, when I'm.
I've already had my one for the year, haven't I?
I pay attention to you a little bit. I actually don't remember.
I think this was something that was mentioned literally like over a year ago.
That explains why I don't remember. But yeah. Hey. Is it by Geekify or is it somebody else? Oh, it's a playing card.
He can't deal with not getting attention, and that's how he begs for attention.
No, it's a playing card deck called the Dark Crystal. Each card is different from the movie. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it actually exists. Somebody share a link of whatever that is, though. Whale Song, if you don't mind. Just so we have a link because we're excited. I've got the Labyrinth one, but I haven't seen Dark Crystal. Meanwhile, Dustin is losing his shit. Yeah. Yeah. Dustin's been very excited with us today. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Mostly because Denver. Oh, crisis averted. Oh, good. Dustin's bank account is safe for just a little bit longer. That's amazing. So yeah, so watch the YouTube channel. We should probably wrap this up because we've been on it for about an hour and a half. But watch my channel. I'm going to put up the poll when we get off of here to list the 2 different weekends. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, Dustin lives in Denver.
Yes. Well, in
Colorado Springs.
Yeah. So keep an eye out. Oh, sorry. Dustin is Modern Metaphysic Man. So keep an eye out on my channel for that poll. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to try to put it up right away unless the dogs drag me away for a minute. But watch for that. And then we'll try to get things nailed down pretty soon. And at least, and yes, we're absolutely going to have a massive deck trade while we're there. Bring decks that you want to trade.
Well, other people might be. I don't know how many we can take across the border without answering a lot of questions.
I took a rolling backpack full of decks to Newt's last year. There was no problem. Oh, okay. We're going to a meetup about tarot.
But if we're flying.
It doesn't matter. Oh, flying. Well, we might drive just so I can bring more decks to trade. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. Long goodbye. I'm the one doing it this time. Say goodbye to the peoples.
Bye, people.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
We will keep you up to speed. We will talk to you again soon. You guys have a great night.
See you at the next chat. Bye.
Bye.